So this is my video response to the discussion question about obesity and the epidemic that is obesity. So what are my thoughts? My thoughts are that I think we're on the right track. I think lifestyle changes are definitely in order. Eating healthier is really it's really tough for some people to do, and being active seems like a really tough thing at first, but there's so many things that we can do to just move around. The first PowerPoint said that physical activity is anything that that uses the muscle and expends calories. So that could be jogging or walking or dancing or ice skating or something like that. So it doesn't have to be a sport. It doesn't have to be with a ball with total hand-eye coordination. So it just has to be moving your body around. You could look like a buffoon. Anyway, so I think we're on the right track. A lot of lifestyle changes. I think it's really hard for some parents because of the economy. They need to work a lot, and so they don't necessarily feel like they have time to sign their kids up for an extracurricular activity or cook a nice big meal. But I think that just little lifestyle changes, they'll find that it's a little easier than they think. In my personal experience, growing up, I was always active. I've been riding horses since before I could walk, and I still do it, and I love it, and I do that every day of my life, unless I have work. But if I wasn't riding, I was dancing around in my living room or playing basketball or hockey or something with my brother and my neighbor. So my experience is that I always had physical activity growing up. I didn't necessarily have technology to tie me down to the indoors. I always wanted to be outside. I was outside for hours. My mom actually had to call me in and said, okay, it's time to come inside now. Technology is a good thing, but I also think that it keeps kids very sedentary. So instead of playing handball at recess, people are on their, the kids are on their iPhones. Those didn't exist when I was a kid. So, my personal experience, it definitely plays into my opinion on it because I myself am a product of physical activity and healthy eating. My parents and we never ate out unless it was the weekend or something. We would always have a home-cooked meal, and usually, actually, what's really funny is that it's usually a lot cheaper to eat at home than it is to eat out. And, it might be easier or it might seem easier, but it's really not as expensive to eat in. So that's my spiel. It's something that's kind of really close to my heart because I'm a nanny, and I've seen both sides. I have a single dad who is really active, makes his kids eat healthy, cooks his kids dinner every night. If he's a vice president of a big company, and he still makes time to be the assistant coach to his son's soccer team. So, but then I also see, an overweight girl who eats out a lot, who doesn't do a whole lot of physical activity because her parents don't necessarily have the time. But hey, that's what I'm here for. Anyway, so that's my spiel. And I hope you're feeling better. Pneumonia is a scary thing. And so please do what the doctors say because it could be really dangerous. So I hope to see you next week.